do by that one a non-for-profit organization. The organization inside one talk where they talk when they say may we know who they feel with. They say the result of the work where they do now from between July 2022 reach February 2023 say they insist say Adamawa born politician Atiku Abubakar fit be na him go win inside 25 February election. And they say different states, say 3 states per geopolitical zone. Meaning say they look Sasa, they collect 3 states from there. Southwest, they ask 3 states from there. They say they draw 20 out of 36 states where they inside this country to ask, I beg, who na fit vote for inside this one? When they go come do all the thing where they do, they say the sample now from voter register of INEC, now they see people collect at least 3,123,660 people. Now they ask this kind of question. Meaning say they cover 165 local governments. They use phone, they use all kinds of things. They use native language. Ask people say, who now want vote for now? Now I'm Polafu. We do this survey. Say at least nobody say they look at all. When they judge the result, 38% say na article they go follow. Then Bola Tinubu they say na 29% go fit follow. Obi they say na 27%. Rabi Musa Konkoso where they number 4 na 5% say they go follow am. He come in say according to all these things whether you follow or you follow na the thing where they don't judge for that. But now go remember say for you to win Nigeria election as president at least 2 parties must drag themselves reach a final line where they won't judge them. And by constitution though 25% of 24 states meaning say inside 24 states at least you must win 25% inside that one. Join them with federal capital territory. Now you go there. But some people can say, this is what I do now. So now don't go to the places where structure no there. So waiting I want my Labour Party and NNPP where no to get big structure do. This nothing get us a P. Una believer, una no believer. There you are.
Next reading inside our hand get to do with more endorsement to read the Democratic Congress in and our news people we talk this one after I get some kind other join body people them where you both they call coalition we come out they try they push Peter Obi and the running mate make them make sure they reach the destination of Astro Rock. They say they do one event for inside one garden on Monday. It will be yesterday for inside Abuja. And at the end of the day, they say different people will follow for inside that joint body include League of Imams, Nigeria Mothers for Good Governance, Fulani United, and many understand way fit to carry the man of figures, chairman, DC. I would like to hear waiting the presidential candidate. But
for grant, say one used to vote by this talking no enter at all. According to Tori, we come out from Bayo Onanuga, when the presidential campaign council director of media and communication for Tinubu-Shettima campaign, he put mouth for us and say, I beg, who get this kind of money where they talk? Say 22.5 billion, and they say APC won't use buy votes. I mean, they try this thing now. I mean, they accuse themselves. He said, now PDP, they behind this one. He get us this talk, they follow. Now, hand of PDP come out from. He said, People's Democratic Party, they talk, you know, old water. You know, if you put the water for basket, may stay one side. He say, at all. He said, they don't even get evidence to prove this kind of thing. Where people get this kind of money, okay, if now say somebody don't keep money and another state governor owe money, 22.25 billion. Oh, I mean, I bring proof now. How now want to do say old naira notes to new ones in full Kano, in full different places, but no be 2023 election. Now APC work on use money to this talk. It can follow another one from one side where Shehu Sonny does the right. He never even to the was here. He talk say now account to account transfer. Now people want do now. Now see oh yeah, now we'll talk this talk today.
All right, welcome back. You know, say when I read matter of a figure, I like to do very, very on point. So make I go back to that when we talk about the total number of registered agents we go there for inside the different polling units. I remember they talk say INEC get 176,846 polling units. So in actual fact, PDP we get the highest now 176,588, not 176,888. Because I know saving myself when I say not feel possible. So now the correct number be that 176,588. The highest will be PDP, and of course APC they for back, NNPP, and then Labour Party. All right, make from there Strulo enter inside all the other hot story then wait inside our hand. But first, before we come up for this one, Femi, you feel say this thing will get effect at all? So 176,805. 846 polling units. But it be like, say, some parties, no, in fact, as a matter of fact, none of the parties get, based on these figures, none of the parties get polling agents.
Use and calculate how you want to spread yourself. All this time the results say you follow the thing where they put for server. Okay. But you now say server now with the pursue pass now. Say wait till server print come out as jam results. Now him go follow. So now that one be like say if they touch people say if we don't get structure, but we get eye for everywhere.
Very, very important point. But also another important point on this matter of polling units, when we go do the mock accreditation waka, where INEC say they just use test how things they work, we notice say some of the people will come there. As a matter of fact, a lot of the people will come there. When they reach there, they see say they don't move them. So just as Femi talk now, but I know say INEC don't do something about that. As a matter of fact, even me myself, I get SMS from INEC say, now we don't move you from here, go here. So you just need to go and check the name because our number 9 days. So make sure say when I arrange that day. All right, make we take a small break. When we come back, Coco of the matter go continue.
Elections on the near, so hope say your PVC don't ready because for the upcoming 2023 elections, our Nigeria Decide studio go dey open to bring on all the important information and updates on how the elections go dey happen back to back for every part of Nigeria. Tune in to Wazobia TV on 25th of February and 11th of March from 7 a.m. to follow the elections updates. Wazobia TV, now your TV.
Where could they go? Nowhere. Look, I came alone. You came alone. Why are you asking me to go with you?
What is Aaron? I say, let us go. You say Aaron.
The most important thing now is for you to get married. That is what is going to pay both of us if you get married now.
By trying to marry me off at this very young age.
No, you're not that young.
At least the axis, the longitude and the magnitude.
Let me cut it short for you. Is it in fact part of ritual? Did they ask you to come and use me for money ritual or you want to sell land?
What's the pants?
Which pant? Oh, this one?
Yes, the pants.
This pant is for you.
I'm Borislava.
Boom.
Yeah, Borislava.
Borislava, showing Thursdays, 7 p.m. on Wazobia TV.
That rabbit is very expensive. And Professor Eversus will never forgive me until I find it.
My friend, my present.
Now that Grandpa has forgiven you are still under probation. As far as I'm concerned in this house.
Thank you, Grandpa, for promotion.
I think that if you don't do so, you'll be putting your life in danger.
How can you be hating each other just because your parents are quarreling?
To be beneficial to him.
Grandpa, I'm forgiving you your trespasses.
Am I to be blamed for your analphabetism?
Who tell you say Flavor they sing country music?
To the good life.
Grandma, I'm not mad.
But you know that is not true. It's not going to happen now. What of their school?
Yes, we are children. But sometimes our opinion should be counted.
This is just a microcosm of our experiences as children molders.
These things are not good for you. They are too sugary.
Grandma has something to ask you.
Will you go straight to the answer and avoid and cut down on this your interminable salutation in the face of imminent danger?
And the winner is Grandpa!
Grandpa's House, showing Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. on Wazobia TV.
How far, my people? My name na Edewo.
And my name na Precious. And now here we day every Monday to Friday, every week, to bring on all the better news and information for inside the country on top the Good Morning Nigeria show.
All the gist and news go still day. And all those better segments where you sabi, everything still tanda gidiba on top the show.
Yes, so we got the summer una with all the latest in the world of sports. Buckle!
and it go hot past business as usual. Where we dey crunch the numbers on top business matter.
Plus new segments, health, technology, food, and plenty more we don't keep put for. The new data president, food done on top the Good Morning Naija show. Eh?
Now, what make you see plenty women outside where we say they don't get home training.
Now, better women did this show. If you educate a woman, you're educating the nation. And for other people, this life is very hard. Don't be the source of another person's problem.
Find love first, leave society, because at the end of the day, now society go still bash you if you dey inside marriage where they beat you.
If anything happen, hello, daddy.
Even me, I see which kind of problematic family be this.
So don't miss us too much, because before you blink like this, we are back for you.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top Wazobia TV.
Congratulations. You have a beautiful baby girl.
A girl?
Simple biology tells us that a man produces the chromosomes that determines the child's sex.
Get that thing away from me!
Mama, that is my child.
Aren't they your daughters too?
If I place a curse on you,
are you not a woman too? God gives children. Show your girl.
Which one do you have?
Mama, remember that you have 3 daughters.
That's your useless.
The question where workers say, which one now? Labour Party. Who don't share people pass for different polling units? Now that one make a sure pass say go see what they happen. I'm not see them. That one they are more the things where they grant so and then now we come the year say now account. That thing, you know, so we bring that to read that time. Wire. Now remember wire. A couple of say it don't they enter from old video now. It don't enter action movie. It don't reach.
Yes.
How now reason that one?
Because this story now where APC come on, they talk about 22.5 billion naira, where nothing we consign them with that one. Because Presidential Campaign Council Director of Media and Communication, Bayo Onanuga, and come out to declare over any kind of allegation like that. We be like say they carry come and a PDP come be like say na PDP now bring that talk come say be like say they don't arrange this money keep for inside one side. They track them, they move them through one or two. At first they say first now government facilities, and they say some kind old generation banks like that. Say the plan are to change all that money from old notes to new notes, just to make sure say the fit do vote buying. So Oga Bayo Onanuga come on they talk say the claim by the opposition on this matter say nothing like that at all. Nothing like that they happen for inside the party. Say the accusations from PDP, you not get water, we carry them ahead. You not get belly at all. So now lie, now they lie. But you know this kind of thing I go say. How did you can smoke not day without
fire?
May I live on like that?
So that one day among the things where they grant. Like today now, some people they say the rally where APC they do today. Now no say today now the grand finale of rally. Mama of all mama, grandmama of all rally. Now Lagos they do on today. President Muhammadu Buhari go there say in which APC the best, in which Tinubu the best. He say get many things where he keep for mind. Where he won't tell Nigerians onto what he won't do. But because of all the things where they happen, he don't hold tongue. You know talk him finish. But now they confirm say at least the way things they go, things they make progress, and yes, better result is supposed to follow from them. But another thing where couple like say people they put eye on top now, the matter of wife of APC aspirant, presidential aspirant, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You get one video where people start to watch. In fact, when I watch and finish, body call they scratch me say, now wow. She talk to say, for example, she say, Oga Tinubu they very, very kind. Some people just they think say get money like that. Now kindness people know I'm with to. Say now very kind man. Say as you see and so. Say you get one time when she asked her for money. Say Papa, like make I use example. Say Papa, where money now? We need money for something. He said go ask one of my staff. He said, why you not give me for your pocket now? Why not staff I go they ask for money? He said, now they myself they collect. Now one answer we give him. He said, even sometimes people go daily wonder say whether I can get money for everywhere. Say now good thing at least they think join them, but not be like that the money day. Probably they confuse and finish. He said, see, this journey where she and Mrs. Shettima, because it be like say for Koro, she can't forget the money for house. Say When she call Mrs. Shettima, bless and I go house, go collect, carry this money. Say if nobody say this campaign, the girls they work, they stress person. Say now Mrs. Shettima can't go house, go bring the money where they can't use like this, can't do this thing. But she not talk waiting the money there for whether or any other thing. You just use and do exam. Now because say you don't talk say your husband kind. But still they used to just to do 2 million naira. Say which will come be big money. You know, no say 18, then they give her 4,000 now. Now people's going to start the drag the talk, go one side. That one, it did grant. But we know waiting for follow inside this matter. All right, as we want to start the talk on top political waka, we don't leave for them. May we bring our guests inside. May even can't touch all these things. All these things where the waka go near election. How now they see them? All right, we they come back. See, don't put.
The power in you is your conscience. Let him be your power. He go kill him you or he go save you. So take money from APC, take money from PDP, take money from Labour Party, take money from all the parties that come. In fact, the money they are giving you, some of them stole it from you through the government. Yeah? Take it from them. If they say make you swear, jump across one coffin. Everyone is enough, jump across the coffin. The only thing that matters is that when you come to vote, vote according to your conscience. If you go against your conscience, you die. But if you go against the people, the promise you made anybody, why do they want you to promise them anything? Why should they buy your vote? Is it not to steal your conscience? To force you to do something against your will? Once you follow your will and do it, you survive. Therefore, everything we are worried about now, we are human beings. We fear this, we fear that. That man, we go beat God, let him come out now. We know fit do anything. We know only very little. What God wants to happen will happen. There will be election, February. Huh? There will be no interim government. People are planning all kinds of interim government. The rigging will not work.
Nigerians, the long-awaited day is here. The destiny and future of our nation is now in your hands. Which way, Nigeria? Who will lead you to the place you desire? Who presides over decision-making and the way forward for the next 4 years? The time for complaints and conversations is over. Now is the time for action. Fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, every Nigerian 18 years and above, grab your PVC and go. Now, vote for the progress of Nigeria. Vote for a better future for you and generations to come. Vote wisely and defend your votes. No kata kata, just vote.
Very important message in case you miss, I make I just tell that last line. Here I'm so no kata kata, just vote. Yes, so Nigeria decides now we don't face in a few days from now, and so everybody don't they prepare, don't they ginger to make sure say everything they on ground for that day. People will get their PVC, they don't they don't they arrange how they carry pure water, 1 or 2 things go there. Polling agents don't set. Party people they do their own. The ones we see they try to do wire, and they find out to take block left, right, and center. Any which way that day it go happen. We get with us the inside studio. One of our Oga, normal Oga, where they follow us for inside studio. They run 1 or 2 things. May myself tell us how far, because of course the party don't they do 1 or 2 major things as far as the campaign trail they concerned. And we won't know as the matter day for inside in hand, and especially with all the 1 or 2 things where they come out. Some people they stroll come out from inside in party, go another party. Some people they come out from the other party, enter inside in party. But especially we know say the 2 heavy elephants where they for front of the race, the PDP and the APC. Them say they still get the ones where they talk. 22.5 billion here, another one for inside this corner. Andrew Lesomi, welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you. The introduction where I give you, like say.
You offer.
I like him.
You like him?
Oh, like lovely.
Now, never went to go my pride, no go allow you see road.
Pride, do. You know if it deflates this my confidence.
Come on now.
You won't try.
Come on. Man of speaking true.
You won't try.
Man of Kantiba.
The pass is in a small. Let's pass is in a small.
Okay, I believe. Okay, so just things don't they heat up, of course, as expected. A lot of movements left, right, and center. And I know, say last week when we carry you come, we asked you one or two things about this cash crunch matter. But it be like say not shake you and all. But again, one thing we know, say confidence or no confidence. Waiting be the things where they affect the party the most so far as campaign trail work on this so now.
Okay, my people now well done. Right now, I know say as we do now, people go they come, people go they go, and like they talk for local palace, soldier go, soldier come, barrack remain. The one way we did now how to win our election. You go, you come, you come. If you come, it's better for us. If you go, nobody say we go like her, but we wish say you no go. Because if you go, we go like say, why this time where you can't go now? Now we will need you, now you they go. But if you say, okay, when you stay with us, we prefer and say, make you they go. Because if you build something finish, can't carry left leg. They scatter waiting, we for all don't build together. So we they look and like say, okay, there's no need for you to waka come out. If you stay, you go follow, enjoy the whole thing. Because that place where you they go, you don't know waiting, they where you they go. If you just stand up, say, okay, they don't treat me well for here, I need to go at the vex. You where you vex, that place where you go, how you be you? If you reach there, if you just go there, say, okay, you won't consider. You meet people for ground. So we they beg people where they feel say they won't go, may they not go. May them stay together so that we go together, build the nation together. That's so we they look at. So we know what made them go. At the cocoa of the matter, that we know where they go, may them stay. May them stay, make una no go.
So una gather people from rivers, put for moto, may come Abuja, come do a town hall for Oga Atiku for inside Abuja. Rivers people only, I don't talk say na rally, they don't agree do rally where they give them space for inside rivers, but they carry them come Abuja, come do a town hall. How you reason that one?
If you hear what my Oga talk say, you know what make anybody die because of her. Say you know what?
He coach Jonathan ba for inside that thing.
No, you get how's everybody talking on no.
He get as he talk and win.
You get how Jonathan talking.
Lord, my Abi is not worth dying for. Nah, so I hear and
so now so.
Oh, you don't just know one talk say you quote.
No, you know say when you say you quote, that means say talk and the way Jonathan talk. He talk and the way he talk in his own way. Oga Atiku will be my Oga talk in his own way. Say you know to what make person blood can't they die because he won't become. Sugar bankasa. So you know to one say, okay, I won't become Ogago, the correct person way Sabi road. So make person no die for her. So in order for person not to die for us, okay, my people, make una come over. Make we follow discuss how we go move this country forward, including Port Harcourt, we be saying Abina, oh no, make una come over. We'll sit down, we put her for table. As it's scatter like we're gonna begin arranging. Say see how we go do this thing. Now so we do.
Almost everybody will collect Mike Daddy, put mouth for Wike talk from Oga Secondos to others. I just hear talk say Wike don't deceive himself. Wike say na fefe and make na no con Port Harcourt. But these are some of the things we na learn for this rally we don't work up as now, Abi.
You see, no be fear. You get the kind thing where be say you go avoid person go think say you dey fear. You go just avoid down. You in the interest of the nation. Say, okay, make we avoid this thing. But person fit say, na fear catch me. Okay, na fear catch me. But we no be saying na fear. We dey avoid them so that we no go to get person blood for hand. You know what I'm now? No be politics. You want do, I want do. You no agree, I no agree. Who go suffer? Now the ground go suffer. So we don't want that kind of thing. That's why my Oga dey say, okay, my people, we una still get interest for this our nation. We una still dey inside our party. Make una for come over. For center, make we discuss it.
But while una they talk all this talk, una still they bring some kind heavy allegations they come put for ground. I remember, I think first week or so of February thereabouts, talk come out about how Tinubu Presidential Campaign Council allegedly they tried to compromise one or two things for inside different parties, different quarrel where they come out from inside there. And of course, the most recent one, still PDP accusing APC say it gets one kind of money like that where they want use for vote buying, naira swap things for vote buying and all of that. I beg, where not they get all this Natori from? Because you know, may not come be like say una just they still they try to form opposition talk, anything to make sure say una they on the una be like who they on the better side. So I beg this talk where una they talk from. Really, you know when I first talk and I say smoke without fire, but true, may not come be like say una just they blow foo. Last na hamatan now we go see.
Again, what's in the talk for village, they go say when breeze blow, we go see fowl as they blow. Make a no for talk.
I understand.
They say when the breeze blow, we go see how fowl fine. So we know say fowl fine. I guess some fowl we know too fine, but fowl na fowl.
Fowl na fowl.
Fowl na fowl. So, but make you look at. They say if it no happen, they no go talk say it happen. So as you hear them, make we all they watch how the pikin dey waka. Say okay, whether I get kill leg, I be no get kill leg. So if it no happen, they no go talk say it happen. You see am say okay, see wetin dem talk for village square. Say see how this mama Basira carry in bucket for head. Na so dey waka. So na so as you see am, they still dey check am. The people wey get power, where the government give power, say okay, make una look this, make una torchlight this matter. I sure say they still torchlight am. And when the time reach, they go for bring the whole thing come on. And make you no forget say when politics don't they reach like this, when time don't they reach like this, you get so many secrets where go they come out. And as they come out, now so you go they see and something we don't know say okay, oh so now so this thing be, now so you go they hear am. Because everybody won't win, nobody won't carry last. So when they blow the gun and say okay, on your mark get set go, you go they hear how this person won't do this one, how this person won't do this one. But the most important thing is say how my party go win. Now for consign me, how my party go win, will be PDP, will go bring peace on this nation. Now that one consign me.
Okay, make we come back to the issue of splits within parties. On the one hand, we see different things that happen for different parties. Today we hear say if one full party like that carry themselves go endorse Peter Obi. At the same time, we hear for inside the different places say, and of course we see some of these things where say even within some parties they fight themselves within some parties. And in the PDP, we know say this matter of although it don't die down for now, but the issue of G5 or no G5, but still they see the likes of Governor Otom where they come out, they declare in full mind, in full everything, in full support. We also get one or two, I think I see one or two comments from people who send us messages.
Even we talk say APC is a hero with this thing with the
you understand? So I won't come back to the issue of divisions within the party. This will not be people who don't come out now, say okay, whether they go fit come back. The divisions will sit there inside the party. I know say you like to speak from a very optimistic point of view, all those things, you know, but the truth be say division day inside the party. And I make I speak the Igbo they speak house where they divided against itself in office stand.
Now better cement go see
Oh yeah, whether una get the cement.
You want to say division.
Not use proverb take answer this one.
No, you go calm down.
Okay, I dey calm.
You dey look and like say division day. Of course, quarrel go day.
Now don't come
vex go day.
Again.
You understand? So with quarrel and vex, you go to okay, waiting they worry you. You dey vex, okay, no vex.
We don't talk this talk, they come since. Election they don't reach. It never still settle. Again.
We go settle. You remember I say I talk and hear
when?
One day. Which one concern you say when? You go see say we go settle. And we go do this election. When we finish election, we go win. I go for come back here, can't tell you, say we don't win election. No, not so. You want to talk about His Excellency Governor Otom, say Otom the vex. Ah, you no go vex. You understand? Okay, you want this. They say, okay, this one, you know if you get them, take this one. Because you know if no be this one, no, I no go agree. They say, okay, calm down. You can say in the say as camera plenty, journalists plenty, everybody say, okay, you know they this place again. See where you for day. No man be you get one time where I come here, I tell you say nobody big pass party. Party is supreme more than person.
So we wish say as you talk am, now so we dey see am because as you talk am, we know say at least PDP don dey reason one or two things about the way Oga Wike dey take waka, but Oga Wike still enter inside court, go take action wey make party members not fit do anything about am. And I know say you go tell me say that una not plan to do anything, say una go settle last. But you see why they ask this question about divisions within the party. A lot of the movements where we don't they see from maybe from one party to another, from one person to another, and all of that, is stem from the fact say the party itself they divided. Take for instance the ADC, for example. One of the people where we see for inside the conference where they declare their support for Oga Peter Obi. Now Raphael Nwosu will be well, some people go say former, some people go say nice day there as chairman. But one way or another, we know the big when they happen between him and the presidential candidates. Now presidential candidates day one side, the rest of the party, according to the way we see them for inside the video where they do, go tanda put for back of another person. So they ask again the question about divisions. We say when they talk say we go settle. If you count 3 days now, we don't reach election. It not go affect the chances of your presidential candidate.
You see, if I tell you say most politicians know they sleep, you no go believe them. It is right now everybody they lobby. Right now everybody look for waiting be my own. For all this one way I did do.
Personal interest.
That's what it's all about. You understand? Politics is who gets what, when, and how. Please don't quote me. But be it as it may, my people. That time I get one time where I come here where I tell you say we go settle with Oga Wike. Oga Wike he get one time where Oga Wike talk say when he day na headache he get. You know, go where cancer day. And me and you know how cancerous cancer be, as they eat very fast into the fabric of the tissue of person. So any which way, negotiations still day on ground. Say, see how we want do. You go say, okay, now relevance everybody they fine. Okay. You understand? Take it or leave it. I say in front of camera. Everybody, okay, what
we still quote you on that one.
You know, everybody, that's why I tell you, say, in politics is who gets what, when, and how.
So they select where they go coach you now.
No, Oga Femi take them easy.
So that
say your gentleness, the kind bullet where you they shoot. Hey, you know this person, you know they say go just hit person.
So is character debunking and assassination.
No, killing myself.
So we feel quote you.
No, this one and me and Femi no be me and you.
Sorry.
Okay. So as we talk, we just look and say, okay, at the end, even if you reach 12 hours to that time, you go still here, say, we settle.
Okay, may we drag you go corner where if he give you joy. You know, say, may no be like saying I that question would they like give you. You get one poll where just come out now today. I mean, I don't know whether you don't hear them. One see, I never even call poll. You don't come out. You don't put it. You get one poll where come out where would they give now on top political waka. We go back to that political waka thing where would they show you that time. That poll where say Oga Atiku say if he get chances of winning past the others. If we still get that thing where we use for that political waka, I beg me to help us put up for screen. Because according to these people now, the one where they drop for here, they say they follow with 3,123,600 respondents to follow talk. It's at 165 local governments. And when they judge them for at least say 4 candidates, they say for waiting and see, 38% say Atiku na if you win. And now from July last year, reached this February 2023, now they don't do this poll. These people, they call them Polaf. Abi, Auntie Somi, wait till me that their name. I see on that time. Polaf, now they call them. They say Atiku will win with 38%. Tinubu na 29%. Obi 27%. Kwankwaso with 5%. These people, now 3 million people, now they ask inside the 165 local government.
You know what I'm talking about?
But now the
say he don't me say he stand. You understand? It's now opinion way some people come together, conform. Say okay, then go market, go do research, say how much be salt. They can't discover, say get salt. No matter what happen, salt no agree come on for the price where it been dey. So if you look at that poll, they say Oga Atiku get 38. If you can't they catch the rest. You get what I tell you, make I talk am again. You see, when you follow person wey sabi road, fear no go to dey catch you. Because the person go lead you, you go dey follow am for back. And you know if you go fight for public, you reach out. So if your papa stand up, you know say you go there for him back. Nobody go feel beat you for your papa house. That one no me say I no respect the other people say they no consign me. Waiting consign me where I carry for head. Now my own principle we be say we dey pray, we dey hope, we dey wish, say we win. No be say.
But this poll now come say now go win. It help na confidence abi no matter.
How you take see am now?
No, it depend on you now.
It help us where we say we go win.
Even though not just opinion.
Now opinion, and I like the people who do the opinion. Our matter be say, no be say we won't win by fire by force, but we won't win in a peaceful way. Say we win election peacefully. Make nobody waka because of us. Make no violence there anywhere. Make nobody quarrel. Make nobody fight. Because that day na like page of paper. We go open am, and that day we go come sit down. You understand? Come dey pray say okay, as the result they come out to make it they come in our own favor. Because we dey do our own work. They beg, they plead, say see reason why una go vote for us. So we dey beg people, una vote for us. See wetin we go do.
Okay.
When we reach there.
After 2019 election, I remember say some of the things will happen. You know, I know say to me go remember this thing. When Gatiko go Supreme Court, he dragged the matter to Supreme Court. Say INEC server, he get server way show say na him win. You remember that talk that time when they drag. Any lesson when I don't learn from there to make sure say this 2023 election now go pull eye. At least now INEC they use server way will come out number and name as the result from polling units immediate put for website. Any lesson from that 2019 election when they drag come inside this one?
2019 don't work. 2023 don't come. Picking where they born for 2019.
You don't reach for.
You don't reach for now.
They don't even reach to burn and that one on top of.
If they want, so but the Peking don't they waka now. If they call da the before it goes, don't they pronounce and where we say daddy. You understand? So you get plenty lesson we don't learn from that 2019. Where this time around now, we don't put them for place. We don't check and say okay.
Like how?
That 2019 now, you get small of our finger where we put for fire, we burn. So we don't come out and say we no go near that kind of fire again. So what we go do be say we dey more prepared now. We don't learn lesson. Okay, see, we no do this one where that time. We no do this one. The whole world now don't come. They watch us. And you know, say, Nigeria, the eyes of the storm now, say, anything will concern Nigeria, the whole world, they stand up. They look Nigeria. And I sure say, the whole world is also praying for us. We will be PDP. Say, make we win this election.
The whole world.
Yes, now, because if you look at it.
In a do poll, take no say.
Make I for tell you, my sister. When they call Africa, the first country where they go call Nigeria. And every country where here Nigeria for Africa, they stand up, say, Nigeria.
I agree.
You agree for that one?
Yes.
Now, like I tell you, say, we don't do some mistakes. Say, okay, we no put some proper thing where we supposed to put them. But now we don't put them since. So till we reach this time. Okay. And you see, and the beehive of the election, we don't come now in 105 hours from now. You understand? Have you still want to quote me for that one?
No. Okay. Now the calculation, not the reason, but go ahead.
So any which way, our own matter now win.
Okay, quick question, just as we dey round up because our time don't day up. Last week we addressed one major issue, and that issue still day on ground, and that's not the area of cash crunch. Assuming, for instance, your principal enter inside on that 25th, wetin be the first policy where you feel say in get on ground, where you go take address this cash crunch, where you go make this cash crunch disappear or reduce? Which of the policies dey on ground to address that?
Auntie Sumi, when we reach the bridge,
gone they no give me.
When we reach the bridge, we go know how we go cross.
You won't build the
so
bridge.
Plan day, I be plan not day.
Our plan no go day.
Why you not fit talk?
At least
give us general idea.
When we reach that bridge, we go see crocodile, we go see everything, we go know how we go take cross out.
I rest my case.
Rest am.
He lay something for 2027. Don't tell you say no be me start this campaign. All right, okay, Andrew lay something.
I'm not follow for anything. No. When we reach that bridge.
Okay. When we reach that bridge. Okay, don't they quote me now.
Thank you very much, Oga.
We don't reach bridge where they pursue us for studio. We will cross out, they go us. My name is FEB Abele.
So me allegation that even my name will go see you now tomorrow.
sincerely, I don't want to wait till I graduate from this school before I think of what to do with my life.
Exactly.